Hold it. Go.
Did you know that most Americans drink an average of 21 gallons of bottled water a year? Most Americans also feel that drinking bottled water is safer than drinking tap water. Today I'm going to try and get my audience to stop drinking bottled water and start drinking tap water. I will share with you some things that I discovered, like the cost, how it's manufactured, and some other alternatives to drinking bottled water. Now let's start by taking a look at the bottled water industry. Most companies advertise their water as being bottled from majestic places, but in all actuality, the water is coming from municipal water supplies, the same water that comes out of your tap water, or out of your faucet. According to Chris Baskins of MotherNatureNetwork.com, 60% of bottled water is from one of these municipal sources. So the consumer actually ends up spending twice the amount for water as they would in the first place, and if they were just to drink it out of their faucet. Bottled water companies are regulated, or sort of regulated, by the FDA, since most bottled water companies actually bottle their water from the same municipal sources as in the areas that they distribute. The water doesn't cross state lines, so it's not actually regulated by the FDA. So who knows how safe it is. Every year, the bottled water industry also produces 1.5 million tons of plastic, and about 80% of that 1.5 million tons ends up in landfills. And it takes approximately 100 years for plastic bottles to degrade in a landfill, so they're not really that eco-friendly. Now that we have talked about the industry, let's just talk about how much it costs you. In an article posted by Miller on 20somethingfinance.com, the average American has the potential to spend $1,995 a year just on bottled water. Now let's break down the cost of water. A cubic foot of water, which is 748 gallons, which in total is 95,774 ounces of water, would fill 4,787 bottles of water. Now 1 cubic foot of water would cost about $2.10. Now let's take a look at how much you pay for when you buy a bottle of water. If you charge just $1 for a 20-ounce bottle of water, that costs you approximately 5 cents an ounce. Now let's take a look at gas. Gas is approximately $3.56 right now in the United States. There's 128 ounces in a gallon, so you divide that, and gas is about 3 cents an ounce. So it's actually cheaper for you just to pour a bottle of gasoline and drink it than it is to drink a bottle of water. Since we have talked about bottled water and tap water, let's talk about some alternatives that you can do. One way that you can save the environment and save some money is just to stop drinking bottled water altogether. Another way is by going to the local store and buying a hard plastic or metal water bottle, which is reusable and you can fill it up all the time from your local tap or water fountain. Furthermore, you can also get a faucet filter, or you can get a pitcher which has a filter on top of it, and it's going to save you a lot of money, and it's going to save the environment about 100 years a bottle. Now that we have talked about some alternatives, let's conclude what we talked about today. Today I have shared with you how 60% of all bottled water is actually from a municipal source, how it is almost cheaper for you to drink gasoline than it is for you to drink a bottle of water, and some better alternatives to bottled water. It is my greatest hope that I've given you enough information to make an informed decision on this matter.